What is up, everyone, and welcome back. Jiluka, the Japanese visual kei band that has a very metalcore-like sound that were formed in 2013, have released their new single up onto their official YouTube channel on the 1st of January. Figured it would be a good time to check them out. Once again, it has been quite a while since I've had a chance to cover these guys, and I'm really curious to hear what they've been up to recently. So let's go ahead and get into it. I don't have a lyric translation available, so I'm not going to focus on the lyrics a whole lot. It's going to be more musicianship and the feeling I get from the track, which is what typically happens when I don't have lyrics available. So let's go ahead and get into it. The band is Jiluka. The track is Last Faith. And here we go. Alright. Interesting way to open this, like keyboards. Real quick burst of vocals and then shifts into this driving blast. Like that. Production is very current as far as things go. The mix is very, very clean. Not a fan of the obvious auto-tune though. I like the riff work, I like this triplet guitar player is tossing in. I like some of the places he's going with his voice. There's just some parts where the auto-tune's really present, and I don't like that. Nice vocal layering. Great tempo shift. That melodic riff is becoming more popular, but it sounds good here. Great drum fills. That gated riff work there sounds quite good. There's the synth. It feels like they're starting to catch up and to get into bands like Sonic Syndicate in the VK scene. Drum work is absolutely stellar. Some really cool spots in his voice that I'm happy he's using. Really great way to open that lead. I've always been impressed with the chops of their guitarist. A lot of tapping there. His sweeps are really clean. Great way to build in the pianos there. That vocal he went into right coming back in was actually a really cool touch. a really cool dynamic between the metalcore, the tradition, and more that traditional VK sound. They're blending together really well here. It's really enjoyable. All right. It's Jiluka, that's Last Faith, in the church that a lot of VK bands have used. And some things I really like about that track. I don't like some of the vocal treatments. I don't like, especially in the early parts of the track where you could really hear in certain spots, you can hear that pitch correction firing. But there's also points where it's not. It seems like it was used over certain little spots, but not in others. Overall, I like his vocal tone, and I like when he goes into some of those more like wild and uncontrolled phrasings, where it's almost like he is running out of breath and he's missing notes, because it gives you some really cool feel and texture to the vocals. I love how they're fusing modern metalcore elements into more of a traditional VK style. You have that metalcore feel, the melodicism, the stellar drum work, but it's mixed in with almost a punk-like aggression and those chorus lines, which are very sing-songish, and you've heard from so many different VK bands over the years. So they're fusing those different elements together. It's very clearly a metalcore track, and they're very clearly a VK band. Even if you didn't see the music video, you'd be able to get that sense of it. And I think they've done a great job of fusing those two styles. Drumming is absolutely stellar. It's the standout here for the track. I think Rico sounds really good with the cleans. I personally prefer a little bit less of the vocal treatments at points. Wouldn't mind hearing the bass a little bit more, personally, but I won't complain about that too much. Guitars sound great. It is a very clean, very crisp mix, which is certainly expected in modern metalcore, and even in more of a lot of modern VK. It's interesting that they weren't as aggressive as I'm used to hearing them. They weren't as heavy, and I don't think there was a single aggressive vocal throughout the track. Very catchy, very easy to listen to, very enjoyable on the whole. My biggest gripe would be the vocal processing at points. I think it's a fun track from a musical standpoint. I have no idea what the lyrics are talking about, so I'm sure it's that dichotomy with VK of happy, flowery music and dark lyrics, which tends to be a very standard thing for the VK scene. But I'm curious to hear more of this direction from them. Are they going to do more of it? Are they going to go back to a little bit more of a heavier, more aggressive feeling? If so, I don't think I'd mind, but I do kind of miss the balls at points. I miss a bit more of the aggressive side, but it sounds good, and it's very much an earworm. It's something that can easily get lost in. There's some cool transitions there, and the drum work is just exceptional. What do you guys think? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Are there things about it you like? Do you miss some of the aggressive stuff? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you much, guys. I appreciate it. Doing my best to ramp the content back up for all of you out there in subscriber land. As always, thank you to my law enforcement, military veterans, and first responders, what you do every single day. You guys have been awesome. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I have been Baldman. I will see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other. Keep that thing.